Ooh, bookshelf. Rapid fire, holding the command button to keep firing. Cool. That might actually make... Oh my god, I died right in front of a save point. Feels bad. Well, the sword levels up too. Awesome. Well, I can't use that platform to jump off to. Hit this guy. Augment int. That's better than augment dagger skills when I don't use them, so. It is stronger than the Switch. Breath of the Wild plays in higher quality. No, it doesn't. Than on the Switch in handheld mode. Just the rest in poorly optimized. You're okay, Midnight. Let me tell you how wrong you are. First off, Breath of the Wild on the Switch plays at a higher frame rate and a higher resolution than the Wii U version. Handheld mode goes down in resolution because it's a smaller screen. That's it. The power, the processing power of the Switch is all held in the entirety of the handheld piece. The dock is just to transmit the video signal and upscale it. That's it. Well, not even upscale really, but just, yeah. So it goes down in resolution because it's in handheld mode on a tiny screen where it doesn't matter what the resolution is. If it's higher than this, what you can really detect on the screen, it's irrelevant. So if you're playing docked Switch, it's a higher resolution and a higher frame rate than the Wii U. So you are wrong. Oh, hi. Door! Ah! Can I jump on it? Nope, I cannot. Ow. Damn, if I just touch it while it's doing any of those grabby moves, then I just go along with it, don't I? The Wii U screen is bigger, equalizer, high resolution, just meant that both are in a handheld mode. You're not making any sense. A bigger screen does not mean a higher resolution. Damn, that's really got a lot of draw power into it. And he moves around really wildly. It's really hard to avoid some of the damage you take from him. Like, oh shit! Oh, I got him! Woo! Manipulative shard, a magic that will have continuous effect by consuming MP. Craftwork, grab on a certain object and manipulate them. If I put Final Fantasy VI on a 4K TV, that doesn't suddenly make Final Fantasy VI 4K, my friend. Unicorn ring. Oh. Int, mine, defense. Meh. But how do I use it? Maybe it's context sensitive. I'm pretty sure there's a way to get up on the top there too. Maybe I gotta respawn something. There was a block here. Okay, you know what we're gonna do first is save it instead of battle this swarm of enemies. Let's save it first. The gargoyle forces from Grandia. I wonder how Ephemeral Fantasia would work. We're looking 4K. Yeah, you should convert it, man. Platform's still not there. I know I can get up there and there. Maybe I gotta like load out an area or something. Zohar, what's up? Thank you for 26 months, man. Nice. Nice job, Swordy. Converting Xenosaga Trilogy to 4K. Yeah, do it. Do it, buddy. Thoughts on Chrono Trigger? It's great. One of the best games ever made. Well, best RPGs ever made. Simple, fun, good mechanics. I used to speedrun it. I almost had the world record in 100%. Very close. Yeah, that was the first OST Mitsuda ever worked on. He was like 21 during that time, and he was so stressed out about it because it was like his first job, like his first music job, that he came down with like a hernia, and Uematsu had to like help him finish the track because he was like
Have you learned?
Freaked out.
Here's what I've turned up. Have you learned anything? Here.
So like the Tyranno layer track, that's Uematsu.
Can you plant this?
Sure.
Plant D's. Oh yeah, we definitely need to remember Xenosaga Episode 2 as one of the best games ever made. Absolutely. Space Ninja Samurai Oni-chan Doctor. Yeah, absolutely. One of the best characters ever made. Of course, naturally. How could we forget Space Doctor Ninja Samurai Oni-chan? Lamellar arm. Whoa! That's some defense. We will make that. Small webbing, cotton. Hoppy is an inspiration. It's true. It's true. We should not forget the sacrifices that Hoppy has made for us. Oh, I got my Torero back.
Oh, Miriam.
No.
You often bring up your promise to Jeeble.
Do I? Really?
But only vaguely.
never in detail.
Really?
Yes. Are you ever going to tell me the whole story?
Well, back then, the experiments left me feeling stripped of my humanity. The pain from the crystal was a constant reminder. At one point, I lost my will to live entirely. Jeeble and I got into a fight over some stupid thing. And I shouted, "How long are you going to pretend you're human? We're monsters now." But I'll never forget what he said to me.
Well, it's true, Terry. It's true, dude. It's like the year 5 million. Everybody's in space, and they make a robot with one leg. Like, where's the logical design in that?
If we ask for the demon's
Like
power,
they didn't figure it out with the
then
previous
we're
2,000
monsters.
years of robot design not to make a one-legged robot.
But if people force us to take it, then our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. That freedom of choice is proof we're human. It cheered me right up.
Your face is proof that
I
you're
felt like a
human.
person again.
Haha, God, wait.
And that was when we promised to stop each other. If we ever lost the ability to choose.
So, for me, Chrono Trigger, so the way it worked in my family is that my grandparents would let us choose 1 or 2 games for our birthday and for Christmas, okay? And my brother and I, we basically, obviously, just shared the games because, you know, we lived in the same house growing up, obviously. So a game for one of us was a game for both of us. And my brother picked up Chrono Trigger, and I remember watching him play in the beginning and being like so blown away by it, but eventually, you know, I had my own time to play it.
Sorry, I know it's a long story.
No.
Mario RPG was
I'm
one I
glad
picked,
asked about it.
and Earthbound,
And that you...
Of course.
and Final Fantasy 6 rather. Secret of Mana was another one that I picked out. Well, actually, what's really funny is my grandma picked out Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana was one of like one of the most like a game I have one of some of the most childhood memories with because we played it through. It was only sold in the US in the big box. Earthbound only was sold with the guide and everything. It was like $80 or whatever. But yeah, they only sold Earthbound in the big box.
I have
In the
something
US.
new to offer.
Well, thanks.
What are you looking to buy?
Potions.
Is this then we have it? Is this many thanks?
Oh, I need more
Thank
money.
you.
And I need Mako oil or whatever. If you're not a native to North America, Earthbound is going to be really hard for you to enjoy because it has a lot of like America sort of references to it. Or if you're Japanese, then you can play the Mother 2 instead because that's the original release of it. But the localization of Mother 2 or Earthbound is fantastic. However, if you're like EU, you're not really going to get Earthbound. You're not going to understand the humor very well. But yeah, my grandma, I was like wondering what I wanted to get for my birthday or whatever it was, and my grandma was like, "Oh well, this game just came out. What do you think of this? Doesn't this look good?" I was like, and I saw like the claymation sort of aesthetic that the official art was like kind of portraying, and I was like, I don't know, it looks kind of lame, and I went ahead and got it anyway, and I was not disappointed. Let me tell you. If you didn't play Secret of Mana when it was new, you're gonna have a hard time getting into it because that game did not age well at all. Secret of Mana is one of those games that did not age well at all. Jump! What a wise grandma, I know, right? You know, I will say the game does a pretty good job of encouraging you to continue to kill monsters because of the shard upgrades that you get when you get multiple shards of the same type. So I feel like it's interesting and fun to continually kill things. Was Sword of Mana a remake of Secret of Mana? No, it's a sequel. Well, technically a sequel. The Mana games... What the heck? The Mana games don't really... I know there's like a platform here. The mana games are how do I explain it? They persist in the same world, and they take place at different times, but they can all be played independently. They only relate vaguely to other mana games. But Legend of Mana is its own game. It's like the 5th installation of Secret of Mana games, essentially. So, so the first Secret of Mana game is actually Final Fantasy Adventure. It's called oh, nice, dude. It's called Seiken Densetsu, Legend of the Sword. That's what Secret of Mana is. It's Seiken Densetsu. The first one was technically Final Fantasy, in the US anyway, it was Final Fantasy Adventure, which is technically Seiken Densetsu 1. And then Secret of Mana is Seiken Densetsu 2. Then you have Seiken Densetsu 3, which actually just got, it's called Trials of Mana now in the US. It finally got its localization just this year earlier. And that's called Trials of Mana, but that's Seiken Densetsu 3. Yeah, you can finally get the Seiken Densetsu collection on the Switch, translated, fully officially localized, which is really unusual. Are the mana games connected? Like I just said, they're all persistent in the same universe, the same world, but it doesn't really matter what order you play them in, realistically speaking. It's I mean, ideally you want to play them in order, but like, they only relate to each other very vaguely. Like, hey, the mana tree and stuff, and mana and whatever. Isn't this... Craftwork. Grab on to manipulate certain objects and manipulate them. I think I just screwed myself on manipulating this. Not sure how that's supposed to work. Well, now we go around. Do you still get the animation cancels with the two-hander? No, you don't. It actually, like, it drags on, so you can see it drags. Let's save it really quick. See how I mean, it's a little faster, I guess, but the one-handers, you can Earth Burnt Surd. I got an Earth Burnt Surd. Let's check it out. Oh, I got a Bloodbringer as a drop. I can just equip it. Only 3 worse? Wait, what? Why can't I equip it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it was probably in the middle of a swing or something. Oh no, wait. Why can't I equip it? Maybe it's like, has to do with the rune, like the shard or whatever, of like I unequip that, then I can equip it as a weapon or something? No? Why do I have it but I can't equip it? There's nothing in the button selection. Oh, I did not equip it. I don't think I can. I think I need to have another one in order to do it. Let's try this out for a little bit. Again, I keep the advice to yourself, guys. No backseating. No backseating. It's not a the secondary item slot is for ammunition for your weapons. Yeah, I need to learn the license for it. Ow. Dude, pop up, you shit! See, the one-handed swords let you do cool things like... Oh, well, how did I do that? Oh, that was a air down slice. Okay. Oh, Amaka oil, finally. Okay, whatever. There's like no good way to hit those things. Actually, with the two-hander, I might bring it all the way down on them. Or I could accidentally summon Tentacle Beast on it. Oh, that's mine. Oh, that's a button. Oh, there we go. I found the button to do the thing. It's R1, not RZ. I don't know why it doesn't tell you what button to press. I might have accidentally skipped past the thing that tells you what to press, but hey. There we go.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you. Kindly remain seated during the journey.
Okay.
I'll take you.
Whee! That's a hell of a carriage.
We are here.
I tend to menu fast and skip tutorials. No, not really. I might have just accidentally hit the button and skipped past the dialogue thing. I read everything. Well, every tutorial that the game gives me. Hello, Treji. Hatchet heal. While airborne, bring your heal down on your enemies. Yeah, I need boots for that though. .420 hit points. Nice. That's the sex number. Awesome. I wonder if I have to actually use the portal for it. No, I think it's just automatically unlocked if I hit the room, I think. It's a summon sword. It's like an enchanted sword that goes around with me. Read the instructions in the microwave. Yeah, I know, right? Tutorials are necessary. Oh, Kung Fu Vest. Tutorials are necessary. A good tutorial is important. Oh, hello. Yes, I will take that. Tutorials are important for modern games, dude. They're all super complicated now. You know? Having a good tutorial is important. Good tutorials use images and references to like your menus and show you where you need to do things visually while also being concise, like 1 or 2 screens at most. And what I mean by 1 or 2 screens is like a little informational box that has like a few sentences. That's the best way to do tutorials, and they should be spaced out. Like people give FF13 gripe, like a lot of gripe about it being tutorials for a long period of time, but the thing is, Final Fantasy 13 actually does tutorials right. That's one of the things that it does best, is spacing out tutorials, making them very concise, and using images of your menus and things on how to do it. So, yeah. Oh, piano. Play it. Play the piano. You think Secret of Mana remake was better than the original? And I can't stand the remake. I played it for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I was like, it just didn't feel the same, and I couldn't get through it. I want to try to replay it and actually get through it, but it was just really hard for me because the hitboxes were different, the animations were slower, just felt hard to play versus what I was used to for so many years. Blah.
Ow!
Ow! Fairy medicine. Sword of Mana was a better remake of FFA1 than Adventures of Mana version of FFA1 remake. I don't know what that's. I have no idea. Some of those words I understand, but in comparison, in like when you combine them, I'm just like, huh? An unpleasant game of cat and mouse where the monsters forced me to retreat, but then while stealing through the garden, I noticed that a blue treasure chest I had plundered once before had been refreshed with a new item. Who on earth could have put it there? The treasure fairies, obviously. Blue treasures, refresh. Got it. Hi, you're going to die now. Smile. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. This guy is a load of bull. My initial post clarifies this BGG. Just wanted to clarify that Sword of Mana is the first remake FFA SD1 on the GBA. Sword of Mana? Oh, I'm thinking Legend of Mana. Legend of Mana is not a remake. Sword of Mana is, yes. I thought you said Legend of Mana. I was thinking the PlayStation Legend of Mana. Ow! That hurts! Oh, I see Curse is the same in this game as it is in Dark Souls, where your max HP goes down. I wonder if there's a duration. Oh, there's a duration on it, but it doesn't restore your HP when you get it back. Hi, I found a well. Well, 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 what do we have here? I'm playing it post-patch and it's still rough compared to PS4. No, it's not. It's been confirmed by others that have played it that it seems right on. Forbidden underground waterway. If it's so forbidden, how come I'm in it? Oops. There's no input lag or anything anymore. It's perfectly fine. FPS versus 60 FPS, sure. Hi. Channel your fighting spirit into the blade. Okay. Yeah. Yeah! Another shortcut. Not on par, input lag was gone, but the graphics were downgraded and load times are still longer. Okay. That's such an insignificant difference that it's basically on par, so I'll just go ahead and disagree with that. This is not what I need!
Screw you, butterfly!
I'm in the forbidden sewage, Chrono. I don't think butterflies in here too. It already stinks enough. Thank you for the 888 bits, dude.